Hello, it's Adrian Crawford, it's Williams Crawford, Passion for Porsche, and welcome. Today I thought that I would show you around some of the more interesting cars, but first we're going to pop in the workshop, then we'll go in the showroom, show you around a little bit, and finally sneak into restoration and see what those crafty people have got to do. So a bit of a normal day in the workshop. I can see 993 on the ramp there for probably MOT, and it looks like quite a major service going on there. 981 for some sort of servicing work, and we get a real range in here, so even the nice 944. I like the blue Macan, and Luke doesn't appear to be doing anything, so why aren't you doing anything?
I'm just, this one's got air suspension, so we put it into jacking mode, which stops the air suspension from activating when it's on the ramp.
Well, that sounds complicated, yeah.
So just turning that back on.
Yep.
It's just had an MOT, interim service, dash cam fitted, which the customer supplied.
Oh, okay.
And,
this is, how many of them have you done?
quite a few now,
Yeah.
quite regular.
Okay. Right, what else have you done?
Check the roof drains, make sure they're all free and not blocked up.
Good point. So you guys that have got glass or sliding steel roofs, it's not usually part of a service, but it's well worth having the drains checked. So that applies to all Boxsters, all convertibles, and all your Macan, Cayenne and Panameras.
Panameras,
Yeah, it's well worth doing, because if the water gets in, and the first sign of the water getting in is the interior, the glass gets a bit misty, and you get a lot of water under the carpet, on the floor, and guess where the ECUs are? On the damn floor. So yeah, well worth doing. Okay, what else have you done?
That was pretty much. It does have an AdBlue leak from the pipe underneath the bonnet.
Okay, so we're fixing that?
I'll need replacing it.
Yeah, okay, lovely. Are you going out on road test?
Yes, I am.
You lucky lad. Well done, thank you. Well, into the showroom, I can see that there's lots of activity going on behind the wall in Resto, so that'll be interesting. We'll start with some non-Porsche, because we've got some interesting things here. We got this Caterham, and it's a new build. Beautifully put together Caterham 310S, and it's never been used. In fact, it's waiting to be registered for the first owner. Now, probably not your best choice for going through winter, but a great choice for a Sunday morning blast or a little bit of track work. It is. I'm not kidding you. This is new. I think it's like just testing mileage only. So that's like quite interesting. That'll be on our website. Non-Porsche. Now, we don't mind a little bit of non-Porsche, and we sort of offer a concierge service for clients of ours, where we look after them with their cars. And this has come from an existing client who probably would have been a Porsche owner originally, and hopefully will be again. There's a lovely Maserati, and I particularly like the black with the interior. All these cars you'll find on our website, and whilst we're at it, if you need help, then just let us know. Got a Z1 here, uber rare, very unusual. The doors drop down. I'm sure most of you guys that like cars know all about this. Plastic body, and I think they made 8,000. This is a, let's see if they, yeah, there we go. And they made 8,000 of them. This one's been with the same owner forever, and it's done about 50,000 miles. So I think that these will become more and more valuable. I really do. And there's maybe not so many things in our world today that you can say that about, but it's a right era, 90s. They're easy to use, they're fun to use, they're good performance, a nice size. easy to maintain and quirky as a quirky thing. Always left-hand drive, and yeah, so good car. This is the type of thing that it's got a fair chance that somewhere it could go in the UK, or we could export it. Okay, now this is also an unusual beastie. Now, I'm no expert on Land Rovers, but I think anyone in the world would recognise what a Land Rover is. What you might not see in this video is that this is essentially a new Series 2. It was completely rebuilt by the local Land Rover agent, Roger Young. Did a splendid job. Everything about it appears to be like new, and it's done 100 miles since that job. I suspect that for the 30 odd grand we're looking for, you could not do this job to this quality unless you were doing it at home in the evenings. And then you probably wouldn't get that quality, because just like we know Porsche, Roger Young would know what a Land Rover was. And beside it, another British icon, a Mini Moke. Same deal really, it is like new. It's an original 65, I should think, judging by the registration, a C. Original 65, hiding a bit of a secret. Part of it you might spot there if you're a mini man, so it's reverse rim Cooper S wheels. And under the lid, if you follow historic racing, you'll know that for minis, there's only one man for your engine, and it's Nick Swift Tune, and it's got a race Swift Tune engine. Obviously, another good winter car. This here belongs to a local client, a lovely guy that's spent good money with us in just having a few little details done. It's a restored Carman convertible Beetle, and just over £20,000. That is a cannot go wrong purchase. Car is so sweet, white with tan, a cream hood. The car is like a new pin, so I like that. Let's see what else we've got, quickly moving through. Got a couple of 356s, got a oil clap 72, 50 odd thousand mile 964 convertible manual, black, colours the Germans like, really nice car. This sort of type of thing years ago I might have had 10 or 20 in my showroom, and now you see it so seldom. What else have we got going on here? Now this is a Boxster Anniversary Edition. It's a special edition. Car is new, really. Ultra high spec. Lots of special features with it. Now on the right is a Martini 930 that we probably showed you before, that we made a restoration with. But this one is nearing completion. I don't think there's a great deal left to do on it. And it's essentially, it was a eagle-eyed might know what that significance of that is. This car raced for probably 20-30 years as a 2.5 ST. Now, it came to us as a race car. We've rebuilt the body, made it a much nicer road car, and then this is what you might call a built for you car. We took this great 2.5 race car and built it the way the client wanted. So built for you, he chose the beautiful leather, the way the doors are, custom seats, houndstooth with a little bit of brown and or beige in it, the square weave carpets, the brown in the dash. I think that was original to this car. Looks like a prototypo wheel in it. We took out the original cage, because that was sort of fit for purpose but not that pretty, and put in this beautiful Hygo, a German cage, half cage now. Now he hadn't planned on racing it, he might do a few track days and whatever, but there's no hiding that it was a race car. Cut off, centre fill, plastic panels, but we built a really special little car. Now, the colour of it is light ivory, and you can see the difference between the Grand Prix white and the light ivory. Let's have a look and see what else is going on. Well, we've got hardly anything left of this 356. This came to us for refurbishment, and the colour in here is the colour it's going. So this is also ivory with a more creamy colour. So that's actually, once that comes back from the paint shop, all the suspension will have already been done, the motor, trams and everything else will be ready to go back in. Excuse me. This is a 54 that we've done some refurbishment with and put it back in its original colour. Now tell me that isn't beautiful. Look at it. I'll see if I can zoom in a little bit. That is 1950s. Now I know I'm old, but I'm not that old, but I believe that's 1950s, and it was a car that was off the road, last taxed in 1978. So when we got it, this was the raw material, a true barn find. Fantastic. This is a car that's come across from a client in France who had some problems with it, and that we've resolved those problems. Sometimes people struggle to get good work done, and in this case it was worth the cost of the transport for us to resolve the work and get his little car up and running nicely. Like the colour of that. You want more? Well, we've got a Group 4 911 going together. Group 4 means that it is a competition car, and it means you can have more modifications on it. So adjustable anti-roll bar, coil-over shocks, there's plastic wheel arches to go on here. You can open out the wheel arches to allow wider tyres, and ultimately that's your full house 911. Very good for tarmac rallying. If you think about your Ari Vatanen RS Escorts, Group 4 Escorts, it's in that same sort of category. And now this beautiful 993 will be going in the other side soon. We're just doing the last few little bits to it. And that project will be just sold as it is. So I think, for me, Adrian Crawford, that is about it. It's a Walkabout Wednesday. Should you know of anyone that wants some help in selling their nice car, or their, especially if it's a Porsche, but if it's something else that's special, then please just get in touch either at the end of this video, or emailing, or even phoning us. If you'd like to buy something and would like to deal with us, but we don't appear to have exactly what you like, get in touch, because we get offered and find, Graham, we get offered and find hundreds upon hundreds of nice Porsche, and we can't obviously keep them all. So thank you very much for watching. Watch out for my next video. I'm Adrian Crawford. Have a great week.